guys, welcome back to the channel. It's my new piece of kit. It's the Engwe M20. So I've been messing about on it, having some fun, having a blast. It's absolutely awesome, such great fun I've had on it. So this moped style e-bike, for the money, it's got some serious spec on it, and the styling alone is what sold it for me. You know, the quality of the engineering and the components on it. So we'll go through the specifications and you'll see what I'm talking about. So what sold this bike for me was the 2 batteries, which increases your range of most other e-bikes. I've had a few e-bikes over the years and I really like this model because of the 2 batteries. So if you have it on a low power assist, pedal assist should I say, I reckon you can get up to about 70 miles utilising these 2 batteries. So you've got a 48 volt battery on the top, 48 volt battery there, 13 amps, so you're pushing out quite a bit of power, which powers the 750 watt 1000 peak rear motor. So this bike, exceptional range, but if you want to go out and have some fun and have a blast and get some serious speed, you know, you've got the best of both worlds. So if you turn both batteries on, that's giving you 26 amps, and that's giving you a lot of power feeding that rear motor, so you can just go out and have a blast. But then your mileage comes down. I reckon you're looking around 28 to 30 miles on throttle only on the highest assist gear, which is 5. You're looking around that range. So you got the best of both worlds, the high endurance and going out and having a blast, which I love. Sometimes I just like cruising, sometimes I like going out and having fun. So both these batteries can be independent or as one unit. You can switch both of them on and gain all that power, or you can go for a ride, switch one off, get to your destination, say 35 miles or 40 miles, and then you run out of power and you think, how am I going to get home? This is what I've done on my other e-bikes. Then you switch the second battery on and you know you're gonna return home. So a great feature with both of these batteries is you have a USB port. So when you're on a long trip and you're running your phone, or you're running your phone for a sat nav, you can just plug it in and it's powering up your phone or your speaker, courtesy of that USB. You can isolate each battery. It's got an on and off switch, and then on the top of the battery there's a button you depress and it gives you your battery level. And these batteries are lockable, so they're locked onto the bike and you can unlock them and remove them for charging. So on the front we've got 2 huge LED lights which are awesome at night. On the bottom you have a running light which is on all the time, and then you press a button on the handlebars and you turn the main light on. And I've angled one low down onto the paths because I love trail riding, and one higher for more of a long range beam. So when you turn the front lights on, the 2 front lights, the rear light comes on as well, and they've incorporated a brake light and they're super bright. So the tyres are 20 by 4 inch fat boy tyres, plenty of grip and awesome stability with these tyres, and the mag rims. So there's no spokes, so there's no way you're going to knock the wheel out of alignment. So just peace of mind with these wheels. The wheel guards are made of metal, so they haven't skimped on there. My last e-bike was plastic. I do like the metal guards. I think they will last a lot longer and I think they look nicer. So 160 rotors with mechanical disc brakes, so good stopping power. So front shocks with a compression setting, so you can virtually lock the front suspension right out, which is really convenient when you're on the move. Such an easy dial to operate. So this is a full suspension bike, and the comfortability with this rear shock is awesome. You know, I've been hammering it through the trails and it's been so comfy. So on the rear you have a 7-speed cassette Shimano Tournay and a Tournay derailleur Shimano. So to change gears on that cassette, they're giving you an SIS index gear lever, which is lovely to operate. So you just pull down on there and then push this button to regulate through the gears. Also, what's good, if you're on a ride and your gearing fails, you might smack your derailleur or your chain might snap, you know you can still get home because you can use this bike throttle only. You don't need to use just pedal assist or throttle. You can combine the two. So if you do get stuck, you can just do throttle only. What I'm tending to do a lot now, I'm becoming more and more lazy because I'm enjoying this bike so much. I'm just using throttle, which is a twist grip full throttle, which unleashes all that power, especially on Power Assist 5. I've had up to 25 miles an hour with the throttle alone around these woods, and it's mind-blowing. The thing I like about the throttle grip is you're straight into the power. So if you're doing trails and things, you know, the acceleration from 0 to 25 is phenomenal. It's such fun. So regarding the speed, this is a 2024 model. If you go into the computer, which is on the cockpit, which I'll show you shortly, you can go into the settings and disengage the factory settings, and you can unleash the power of this beast, which gives you the full use of the 750 watt motor. So on the handlebars you have the onboard computer, you have a battery meter, the top left hand side, your miles an hour, your power assist levels, which can be adjusted underneath the monitor, plus and minus. There's 5 settings on that, and then below that is your trip and odometer telling you a mileage. Next to that you've got a button for your lights and a horn. So with the BMX style handlebars, you can adjust them forward or back depending on the size of the person. I'm 5'8", so I've got them quite forward, but if you was a taller rider you would increase them to the front. The saddle is so comfortable. You've got multiple different seating positions to get comfy. This bike is perfect for me, being 5'8". It's quite easy to pedal. I thought it, you know, would be quite awkward in this position with this seat, because the seat has no adjustment at all, so you're sitting quite low on the bike. So I've tried pedaling with no assist on at all, and I know I could pedal this bike on reasonable terrain without having any issues. So like I said earlier in the video, if you put this bike on a low power assist, something like 1 or 2, and you don't touch that throttle and you pedal, you can get some serious miles out of this bike, and that's what I love. It's a real long range e-bike. As you can see sitting on it now, it is a stunning looking bike. Real quality. You know, they haven't skimped. For the money you pay for this, it's a full suspension, nice looking, fast, comfortable e-bike. So this bike isn't light, comes in at over 40 kilos, so manoeuvring it can be a bit awkward, but because of the styling of it and this carry handle here, you can really throw it around. I pulled it through a few turnstiles here today, and I can really manoeuvre this bike for the weight. So when it comes to putting it in the car, it's just a great carry handle there, so you can throw it around. So assembling this bike was pretty easy. It took about an hour to put everything together. Lights, handlebars, the fenders, the front wheel, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is on the bike, so it's really enjoyable. When you love a product like this, it's so much fun. So if you're in the market for a bike like this, you want a lot of fun, a lot of speed, good endurance, great comfortability, very stable, then this is for you. And the value's unbelievable. I think it's the best value moped style electric bike on the market.